Do you think this game is going to come down to which quarterback gets hit the most? Because we've mentioned it before. Last week, Bo got hit 0 times. Last week, CJ Stroud got hit 0 times. Matter of fact, KJ's got it in the notes here. The most sacks Bo's ever taken is 4, and that was versus the Ravens last season. Matter of fact, KJ, do you know the most sacks a quarterback's ever taken in a game? It is a former Philadelphia Eagle quarterback. His name is Donovan McNabb. He got sacked in one game. He got sacked 12 damn times. That was 2007. He got sacked 12 times. Now, I don't think the Broncos are going to get to CJ 12 times this weekend, but is that a key to the game? Which quarterback gets hit the most? Which quarterback is the cleanest quarterback? Or, like Bo, they scored 44 points, but you're right, Coach. I mean, it was such an even distribution of run and pass. Like, Bo only threw the ball 29 times. Houston's gonna stop that run game and say, all right, Bo, guess what? You're going to throw it 55.
That's going to be their intent. They want to do that, and Sean Payton will gladly oblige, unfortunately, at times, right? But let's talk about the other side of this, right? The Broncos defense right now has generated a pressure on 45.9% of the dropbacks that they've faced this season, which is 6% more than the second best team.
Can you keep that up without PS2, though? Because you know what I mean? A lot of that is like, man, that dude's not open. Let me check down to the other guy because I can't throw it to my number one option because PS2 is hanging all over him. But you ain't going to have Patrick this weekend.
The Texans have allowed a 31.1% pressure rate this season, which is 12th lowest in the NFL. Pretty middle.
Yeah.
Pretty middle of the pack. In week 8 against the 49ers, they allowed a pressure rate of just 21.4% of dropbacks, which is 6.7% lower than they've allowed in any other game this season. 49ers are banged up outfit. Denver Broncos have a very significant injury in Pat Surtain II. I say even more reason to pin your ears back and create pressure. Get the ball out of CJ Stroud's hands.
I know what the negative of being hyper aggressive, like just bringing the house every single snap. Like CJ is a good enough quarterback that you're not going to be able to do that, right? If you just like, you know what, we're just going to come for you, CJ. Every single play, we're coming for you, man. And there's nothing you're going to be able to do to stop it.
Would you agree, though, that if you were just to go, not off analytics, but just off the eye test of when you have watched CJ Stroud, he doesn't look like he is in complete control when he's under duress.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain quarterbacks historically, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, I would say even Lamar Jackson in a regular season format. When they're under pressure, they feel like they're playing one step ahead.
Yeah.
I don't feel that way with a CJ Stroud, a third-year quarterback. I feel like he does get overwhelmed physically and mentally when the pressure rate is significant.
Right.
Would you agree with that? Like the eye test of
CJ has some of that Bo. Remember earlier in the season where it felt like Bo's brain was going too fast and his feet were too twitchy or whatever. CJ gets that way too.
And then CJ, he can carry some bad body language. I think. Not terrible. It's not like he's, a malcontent and he's looking at the sideline and he's doing what Caden Salter did where he's like rolling his eyes after a play call comes in. I don't think that's what you're getting from CJ Stroud, but there's times where it feels like maybe the emotion of the moment when it's not going well can snowball for him. Okay. So here's the key for the Denver Broncos. Make it snowball early and often with your pass rush. Because if you sit back and say, I'm scared to death of Chris Abrams-Drain or Jahdae Barron or Jaquan McMillan filling in for Pat Surtain II, and so we just play a ton of zone coverage, guess what? It's not going to go well because what is your identity, Vance Joseph? What is this team's identity and ethos? Pressure, man coverage, make teams earn it.
You don't think he changes a thing with Patrick out? You think they can just slap somebody in there and just be like, this is the defense, let's go?
What should he do? Even more pressure.
Yeah.
Even more pressure.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Get that ball out of that man's hands.
It's going to be great to figure out what and who and how and why and all that kind of good stuff that's happening. Is Sean Payton going to trust all those young guys again after they showed out last game? Now, is it now stuck in his brain like, yeah, these are all my options are now much more wider than they were before? Because you know what? I trust RJ and I trust Pat and I trust Barron and I trust, you know what I mean? Like, are we going to see more RJ Harvey this weekend?
Let me ask you this. Do you think that the Denver Broncos are better or worse when they have an activated R.J. Harvey.
Oh, they're better. They're better. They're better.
Activated Pat Bryant.
Yeah.
And activated Jahdae Barron.
Yeah. Better.
It's the first time this season where you saw the entirety of the roster coming together. Go ahead. Let's let that play right there. Go back to that stat. This is CJ Stroud. So CJ Stroud's advanced numbers versus the 49ers. So he was 0.5 EPA per play, which was high. So he had his basically he had his second highest game. Now, what do I keep telling you about? What is Vic Fangio defensively, which is Robert Saleh? What is that scheme? It's zone. It's zone. That's what they do. And even zone pressure. Zone pressure, guys like CJ Stroud that can find quick answers and have open players running through zones because you can, when you blitz backers, when you blitz the nickel, when you blitz safeties, and you play zone coverage behind it, there are voids in that defense. Mm-hmm. There are easy, quick answers. Not with how Vance Joseph and the Denver Broncos play. The answer is sometimes you got to chuck the ball up, and you got to throw the ball down the field and throw 50-50 balls, which is, guess what does come out of that? Sometimes you get the penalties.
Yeah.
So if anybody's ever mad at Riley Moss for getting penalties called on him, what's the alternative? You can be a zone team, just get shredded like you did against Lamar Jackson a year ago.
Long bombs.
Or you just get nickel and dime to death, and it's death by 10,000 paper cuts.
KJ, play that again, because CJ had this ball for how long was this ball in his hand after the snap? A second and a half? Yeah, hit play on that bad boy. He got this ball out immediately on this play. Like, right? Let's see. Unless I'm drunk, which is, not outside the realm of possibility. Just like, oh, no, he had some time. He had some time on that one.
That one's against man right there. Second one. Watch. It's the second clip that we're watching. Look at that. That's zone. See that? See the voids in the zone right there?
Yeah, he didn't. That was seconds. Bam.
Yep. It's all you need, though.
And you converted 3rd and 11 on a play that was just. Oh, he's going to step up and. Oh, no, this is just a screen.
But the reason I wanted to play this is because this is exactly what Coach is talking about when CJ gets time.
Yep.
That he can do this kind of stuff. Yep. He can find his guy and pick you apart.
You got to make him feel uncomfortable. You got to make him feel like he's under duress. And right now, the San Francisco 49ers aren't the pass rushing unit that they've been historically. I mean, look at this. This dude's getting hemmed up. CJ Stroud was shredding.
Yeah. Do you see this Texans offense doing that against the Broncos defense, though? Although, I mean, it's not like even banged up the Niners.
How do you prevent it? How do you prevent it?
Yeah.
Berto, how do you prevent it?
You hit him.
Hit him and you send the dogs. You unleash the hounds. Vance Joseph, unleash the hounds.
All right, we gonna unleash the hounds